back and forth tit for tat action. Well, if NaVi truly want to convert it tonight, not only winning their first Pro League title, but the Intel Grand Slam for good measure, it would be up against the Vitality T side.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, we've been here before, Chad.
And he had a P250 in his hands as well, didn't he? It was the first round of the fifth map. Here we go.
No. And they charge in. Electronic good for the first. He was kept very quiet on overpass, and Bit ready to put his name in the feed as well. So this was very simple, really, from the French. And hang on, Chad. I really am getting flashbacks. What's happening here? The 10 HP, the P250. Can we calm down? Thank you. Thank you very much.
You just seen the stars align again, aren't you?
No, I couldn't handle it. I would have just been quiet throughout the whole thing. I wouldn't have been able to watch it.
Okay, all right. NaVi.
They've been winning a lot of pistols, Chad.
Yeah, they have been. Now, in case you don't know what Alex and I are talking about, right now on your second monitor, maybe your phone, go back and check out the ZywOo. I think it was a 2v5.
6K, yeah, he killed 6 people. Yeah.
He defied the laws of Counter-Strike. Check that one out from the IEM Beijing Haidan Grand Final between these two. It was the fifth map.
Oh, this looks fun. The double run boost Glock Eco. Woo! It works for a frag.
Well, a frag's not bad because now the AKs are going to come out.
Damn, Chad. I mean, yeah, it's not like they're not going to have forgotten on any of that either.
No, so stack all those things up. The pressure definitely mounting on them, and we know that NaVi historically, right, the org has been one that's had some issues as far as tilt goes. So
yeah, and you want some individual tilt. How about the guy that stole your #1 2 years running? Simple versus ZywOo. Boomich for now contending with Palace. Oh, Boomich screwed by the timing. Can you believe it? Just as he switches away. And that smoke from Simple does keep him relevant. Electronic as well pulls himself back into the fray with a frag. Apex worming around this, but that's the...
Oh, that's a big miss.
That's a big miss. Tuck in tail now, but the bomb's down and it's game on. Cycling through his nades, I was thinking about this. Takes a chance. Simple catches him. Making good on his previous shortcomings now. No nades, so it's just going to be a tough fight. Masuta from ramp. Apex, however, is going to have to do it all. And he's already revealed his location. Well, take one with him, but well recovered there from the NaVi camp.
Okay, and that was scrapping the fight together, right? They just lost that round. They're having to throw some guns across, get the AWP in the hands of Simple, and he gets 2 kills. Whatever he's saying, let's see if it manifests in some success here, because Apex is going for the classic. You guys go B, you guys go A, and I'll go B and plant, right? We all know that one.
We've seen it before.
That requires his teammates to get some traction on this A site. So everybody with the meat cleaver of a deagle in their hands. ZywOo in Palace. 3 currently residing over towards the A ramp. And before you really have a look in right now, if you're Vitality, you want to wait for these smokes to subside. So waiting out the early protocol utility of NaVi. And now they're starting to have a look. All 3 proceeding up the ramp. Boomich is the man to find over towards Ticket.
Well, he's been spotted out, and the presence on A has been noted. Boomich calls for assistance. Simple and Electronic fly to their aid. Still plenty of time for this one. Bits rotated to the short side, pushed up. And
boost.
The sandwich boost will give them a little bit of a slip here. Oh, Simple's down. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Still holding fast on the B side. That bomb plant still looking unlikely. More frags found. Shocks down, but they didn't see the bomb. And he's just going for it. Perfecto. His patience is rewarded. Maybe we should give Harry and Hugo a call.
Get him on the phone.
Get him on the phone.
They get all the exciting games.
Good Lord. As always, it's the semi-finals that have delivered some high-octane moments, but we're here in our 5th. Oh, and Electronic looking a little lost there. Charging up mid. Apex greets him with a spray, and util dump here. They've got a bit of a congregation of Frenchmen on that Tetris. Flashed off, advancing regardless. And do need to see a plant soon, because the rotate's on its way, and ZywOo's already been caught. That's big from Boomich. The bullets through the smoke don't find him. So now we've got a 4-on-4 for the retake. Great flash. No one takes the fight. Setup is there. A couple more flashes where that came from, and Bits the first from NaVi to advance. Well controlled. Kyojin posts another. High impact. There's the newest addition. Oh. He adjusts on the jump. Boomich down.
Save?
Yeah, you have to. You got an AWP on Simple. He's already charging away from the site. Well, this will be at least some evidence that Vitality can hang with the big boys here.
Now we're cooking. They've just gone towards A. They get gifted a free kill, opening top mid. Electronic giving up another opening death. He had his fair share of those on overpass. and they just stick to their guns, they get on in. And Kyojin, right?
Walking on in. Smokes are still blooming. Boomich will be jumping for info and confirms there's action on the site. The smoke to at least segregate and delay that plant. Good spray, tagging him up, but they're into the site. They're still floating around Tetris. No real ground covered by Vitality.
What's he meant to do here?
He's looking for an angle, anything to get confirmation that the squad is here. And wow, Masuta's actually tagged him up there, I think. Boomich is down. ZywOo saves his teammate from a cruel fate, and there goes Simple. Suddenly, Vitality's A-hits looking potent. The frags just delivered to them one by one, single file. Bomb to be planted. Perfecto just looking to catch a couple on this push for CT control. And he could catch more than they bargained for here. He's picked up an AWP, so Apex steadies his aim and calms us all down for a Vitality third.
Deagle and the pressure for NaVi, it's getting to him. There's no doubt about that. If NaVi lose this one, oh, all right, don't worry about that conversation. Bit, Apex down through the smoke. They're coming B. Perfecto only with his Deagle, remember?
Yeah, Simple's got the M4. Shox is vulnerable, trying to delay with jumps. Perfecto's done so much. That Deagle is all he needs, Chad. Simple and Perfecto combined to repel the B take. ZywOo up against 5. And he's in the smoke. It's stared at by Bit. Audio cues to build a picture. ZywOo, stone-faced killer. With nothing to report.
Jump peeking again. Simple and Electronic have a very aggressive mid stance right now, so they have all the info they could require. Simple was just watching underpass. And here they go.
Yeah, ramp flash, calls and summons Simple to the A site. Electronic responsible for middle, and he's spotted out at least one. Simple returns to back his teammate up, and already catching the aggressing in-game leader. Bomb on its way to A. 3 here. Bit already been brilliant. And he's got multiple targets, both just deleted in a blink of an eye. Now Shox tucked in and known. 50 seconds, he doesn't have to rush this, and as much as he can, he'll tuck in. He repositions and lets ZywOo work his magic a little. He's got a load of util, but ZywOo gonna try and piece this one together as best he can. Silently confirms nothing actively short. Oh, and he's found one, but the double peek him right back. Shox has some info off the back of that. He knows there's 2 here. Suspects Electronics B. 20 seconds. He has been the difference maker in many of these maps here in the best of 5. Shox fakes it out. Strafes into the Simple bullet and call it 9. Chad, NaVi looking for a solid defensive half here, especially if they post a 10th. Into their T side. Intel Grand Slam. We've been reminding you throughout this series of just how much is at stake, the additional pressure on the shoulders of NaVi. And let's see if they can handle it into our last half of the evening. It's an 8 play. All of them here. Apex spots out a couple. They're looking a little quiet in the feed, and they are taking that jungle control. ZywOo to contest it. Masuta to try and back him up, and he's a bit shy of the mark. So's the Woo. And that just leaves 3. Bomb already ticking. Apex has clawed something back. Need a whole lot more than that. There's 2 jungle side, and Electronics not slowing down.
Oh!
Shox is happening. He knows where they are. He can pull this back for Vitality. Fakes it out. Knows where they are. Looking for the first head. Electronics are not going to let this one go.
Or 2. He's called the evacuate to his team, who are loudly running on back through spawn now, and it does look like they want to pivot towards this B bomb site.
It would leave only 2 to receive them here. They've moved quickly enough. Smoke locks out ZywOo, who won't be able to contain that short presence.
He has to push that smoke.
He does, and he hasn't. Just now he strikes. Perfect timing. Can't seem to tame the final bullets, and it will just be the one head. Masuta's D good for 1 as well. And that Apex scout would have to do something. He chops his Deagle. Simple to save NaVi's second round conversion. He's pushing into Shox. The pre-fire's there, playing the game. There's no time. Is there? 3.5? It might. Oh, ay. Okay.
Traditionally their worst enemy.
Such a stark contrast. I mean, NaVi just hit an A repeatedly. Now it's going to be the all-in B. Boomich just holding spawn. Going to try and fake out something. There's the window smoke from that T-spawn spot. And Masuta aware, and he hears it, gonna be shouting and screaming. Boys, it sounds like B. Evades the flash, great shot, takes two. Masuta steps up when his team need him most, and the rest are coming. And by rest, I mean ZywOo, coming in from behind to finish the job. Only Simple, up against the world, up against the Woo.
Let's see, can they make anything of this now, NaVi? They're getting one step closer with every round. They're getting one step further away when Vitality posts theirs. This is for double digits. This is for 10 right now. And Boomich on a solo mission quickly down towards Connector, found by Apex. The gap in the smoke is great. And now it's just going to be a flat play out A ramp.
Kyojin, another one, and of course, he's found Simple. His 10th death handed to him by the Belgian, bit with something. The only Deagle in play, and it's not much more to be seen. A nice little USP finish, and everyone delivering here. Take a look at the kill spread. I think it's what, 4 that make it 5 that separates top from bottom. ZywOo's just pulled ahead a bit more with his pair.
That's not even the scary thing. Think about these Famouses. It's not like they're rebuying just yet. They need to get a gun round going. They need to get something going on this T half. Just the pistol round to boast so far and aggression coming their way.
You wouldn't. Oh, Simple takes the shot straight into the ZywOo peak. Here's the rebuttal though. Bit, he's so ready, and he's ready for you both. That's one way to find a round. Aggressive maneuver from Vitality, and it is completely quashed.
Now, this is where we're about to see the nerve of NaVi. We know that the pressure is here. Now, this is a 5-on-2 situation. Every day of the week, NaVi should be converting this. But let's see. Are they just going to sit and wait? Are they going to fumble at the final moments here with some miscommunication and maybe let the clock get the better of them? Stalled out now. Boomich working on mid-control. Bit just clearing out towards the B apartments here. Just keeping Masuta's feet planted, and he will succeed in doing exactly that. Shox slinking on back with the timing towards Connector here. Bit is in. Oh, and that information might surge them towards A.
And Shox is hiding in plain sight. If Boomich wasn't to wait out that smoke, he could be hunted down. They are heading into the site. A re-smoke will leave Shox wanting. Masuta can't handle Boomich, but that's the bomb denial. Shox set up for the first, but nothing more. And NaVi will convert that one.
Victory right here, right now.
This could be it. This could be the last round of Pro League. The last round when NaVi didn't have an Intel Grand Slam title. The calls have been made. The buys have too. HF's in the chat. And so the countdown begins. 1 minute 48. And the first shot's fired off. ZywOo reveals the orb and takes a pot shot. Boomich out top mid. Standard start for NaVi.
Bomb's already over towards A on Simple here. They've got Bit doing the same again, just through the underpass, defaulting like it's just another day at the office. They put
ZywOo's B.
Yeah, and that means he's not going to be involved in a lot of the action here unless the call comes in from Boomich to pivot back towards the second letter of the alphabet here, but he's corralling the troops elsewhere. Boomich setting up this mid-smoke. Lobs that one out. Bit a little bit more delayed on his underpass crawl this time round, and it's on Kyojin, Alex. They've left him on the A site on his absolute lonesome. The only player that can assist is Apex. It's just on Kyojin here if they continue towards A.
The smokes confirm his suspicions. Kyojin readies himself for war. Left alone, this slow crawl of NaVi. The pressure present for both. And Shox caught out, still adjusts. Perfecto will not be present in middle. And now forced to watch as NaVi have a go 4v5. Masuta makes it 3. Vitality wanting to extend play and deny within touching distance. Boomich has something to say about it. Apex goes unchecked, it's everything. A smoke to draw fire. Masuta careful now. T-side AWP in play. Great nade to soften him up. Boomich is slipping through though. And Masuta unprepared for it. Nearly caught another. A low HP Shox. Backs are turned 1 for 1. It could not be closer, Chad. 2 on 2 for all the marbles. A push goes short for Boomich. And it's Simple. Appropriately met by ZywOo to deny. Let's go. A full 30.
Okay. Wow. The back and forth nature
Jesus
that one
Christ,
right there.
dude.
Oh, the mind games that, and ZywOo still has a bloody smile on his face. Of course he does.
Look at this,
Of course he does.
Like that spray, he was millimeters away from Shoxy on Connector.
Oh, yeah, the time at this moment as well here. Like, this is just getting so close. The buy is back out. NaVi without the AWP here in play. Boomich out mid. Control taken. This time, no Bit through the underpass. A different looking round. Simple top mid setting him up. Flash. And he's in.
Oh my god, he's going fast.
He's in.
It should be his. ZywOo collects. Still one in the feed. Bit keeps it competitive. Overtime looms a man advantage. Vitality, though, are they accounting for Simple? He's struck on the rotate. Shots will not have any more impact, and Apex has made a meal of it. Suddenly, ZywOo and Masuta with it all to do. An A finish. Masuta's still miles away over on the B site. NaVi have so much time to play with, though, and they are not going to let this one slip. Comms at an all-time high. Bomb going down as I finish this sentence. And the smokes are still up. Looking to plant as safe from short as he possibly can. Up on CT, ZywOo trying to pull us into overtime. NaVi, 2 clicks of the mouse away, but ZywOo still denies Perfecto's chance. Dink down, 4 HP, wants to check CT. Simple's not going for it, but Masuta versus Simple, and it's good for the NaVi boys. Only ZywOo can possibly save them. Only ZywOo can deny the Intel Grand Slam. NaVi, a couple of bullets is all it takes, and there it is. Their domination is secured. And I think their reaction says it all. So much hard work pumped into this one. Intel Grand Slam in the bag.
Blue Legends.
Mantling on death, 63 days, and there they are. Natus Vincere started it in Katowice 2020, lifting trophies at IEM Cologne at the first land back. They are your champions of ESL Pro League and the 3rd name in the Intel Grand Slam.